Hello everybody, welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're gonna whistle while we work as Death from Puss in Boots. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using point buy will make Dexterity 15. Sickles don't have finesse, but he sure uses them with it. Next we'll make Charisma and Wisdom 14. Fear and Hunting are what he's all about. We'll make Strength and Constitution 10, don't like either being this low, but sacrifices had to be made. We'll dump Intelligence, we won't need it for this build. For race, we still don't have proper dog people. We'd better be getting something in 1D&D, Watsy, and not that stupid Ardling you've been trying to push. Literally nobody cares about that. So instead we'll take Wild Hunt Shifter, putting our increases into Charisma and Dexterity and getting Dark Vision of 60 feet and Shifting. We'll also pick Survival and Intimidation and Speak Common and Primordial. As much as I'd love to take the Urban Bounty Hunter background, he technically never was one. Puss just assumed he was and Death kinda just played along. Instead, we'll make a custom background picking Perception and Insight and Speaking Infernal and Abyssal. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a monk. We'll get Strength and Dexterity saving throws, pick Acrobatics and Athletics for skills, and be proficient with simple weapons, short swords, and the hand drum. Why the drum? Because he beat Puss like one. At level 1, we'll get Martial Arts and Unarmored Defense. We're now going to multiclass to Ranger, getting Light and Medium Armor, Shields, all weapons, and Stealth. At level 1, we'll get Favorite Enemy, picking Tabaxi and Leonin. Death comes for everyone, but he particularly doesn't like cats. We'll also get Deft Explorer, picking Intimidation for our Canny skill. We'll also speak Deep Speech, Undercommon, and Elvish. At level 2, we'll get our Fighting Style, taking Druidic Warrior for Guidance and Resistance. We'll get 2-weapon fighting later. We'll also get 2 spells, taking Longstrider for speed and Hunter's Mark to hunt for that pussy. At level 3, we'll get Primeval Awareness and our Ranger Conclave. We're going to go with Hunter, picking Colossus Slayer for our Hunter's Prey. We'll also take Jump to jump good. We're not going to multiclass the Bard, getting Investigation and the Flute. It's the closest thing to whistling. At level 1, we'll get Bardic Inspiration and 2 cantrips. We'll take Vicious Mockery for some trash talk and Friends for advantage on our intimidation checks. We'll also get 4 spells, taking Bane and Silvery Barbs to make everyone else bad, as well as Dissonant Whispers for some fear. We'll also draw a blank. At level 2, we'll get Jack of all trades, Song of Rest, and Magical Inspiration, as well as another blank. At level 3, we'll get Expertise in Stealth and Survival, as well as our Bard College. We're going to take the College of Swords, getting 2-weapon fighting and Blade Flourish. We'll also take Enhanced Ability and swap a blank for Borrowed Knowledge to be good at everything. At level 4, we'll raise our Charisma and take Prestidigitation for effects. We'll also take Aid from our HP and swap our other blank for Kinetic Jaunt for some jukes. At level 5, we'll get D8 Inspiration and Font of Inspiration, as well as Fear. At level 6, we'll get Counter Charm, Extra Attack, and Draw a Blank. Back to Ranger. At level 4, we'll raise our Dexterity, and at level 5, we'll take Pass Without Trace. Death has a way of sneaking up on you. At level 6, we'll get Roving and pick Undead for our favorite enemy. If Death hates cats, then he must loathe liches. We'll also speak Celestial. At level 7, we'll get Defensive Tactics, picking Multi-Attack Defense. We'll also take Locate Animals or Plants to look for cats. At level 8, we'll cap our Dexterity and get Land Stride, and at level 9, we'll take Non-Detection. This is why the map couldn't see him. Back to Bard. At level 7, we'll get Locate Creature and swap our blank for Phantasmal Killer. He literally almost scared Puss to death. At level 8, we'll cap our Charisma and draw a blank. At level 9, we'll get D8 Song of Rest and take Scrying to always know where Puss is. We'll also swap our blank for Skill Empowerment. Death has been around for literally ever. You don't live that long and not get good at everything. At level 10, we'll get D10 Inspiration, Expertise in Perception and Insight, and Blade Ward to fill a slot. We'll also get Magical Secrets, taking Spirit Shroud for extra death damage, and Wall of Fire. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. For inventory, we'll take a pair of sickles. Our AC with Unarmored Defense is 17, our move speed is 35, and our average HP is 112 with 90, 10, and 11 D8 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we are deadly in melee with 3 attacks, Spirit Shroud, and Colossus Slayer. Believe it or not, we're actually doing more damage than if we were using a glaive with max strength. So even though I didn't include the glaive, we actually wouldn't have used it anyway. We're also a super skill monkey who's basically good at everything, and with Pass Without Trace and Non-Detection, we can sneak up on anyone. For weaknesses, Mind Flayers are gonna fuck us up and our HP is way lower than what I'd like. And even that can be fixed by aid. Weaknesses aside, we're still Death. Straight up. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gives you 2-day early access to my videos, a chance to vote for future characters, and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Prince Zuko from Avatar.